Hello everybody, welcome back to Fleet Files episode number 10. It's been a while since, I think it's been about 3-4 weeks since I've stood in front of this camera and talked about fleet news. And so yeah, we're only on episode 10. If I did one every week, we could have been on episode at least 15 by now. But yeah, we've got a lot to cover today, including breakdown drama, bus swaps, missing buses and some fleet changes as well. So let's get into this. First one, we're going to talk about the drama with 11667, which is the registration of YX73 OVZ. It broke down at Northampton College earlier this week, but then was eventually fixed and returned to service and took on, and then it broke off at the college, and then it came out and turned left like it normally would, but instead of going right and turning right again, it went back and all the way back to Epton Brook and started again. So yeah, it was seen looping around the green before rejoining service. Next, we've got some updates on the fleet, the Kettering fleet and Northampton. SN66 VWT fleet number 10876. That has been now returned, which was on loan to Kettering. It broke down and then it returned to Northampton. And now we have got SN16 ONG 10877. And yes. So SN66 VWT is back in service in Northampton. SN16 ONG is is in service in Kettering. If I do get a clip of it, because it is on the Route 10 today, if I do get a clip of it, I'll put it in at the end of the video. Also noticed some missing buses and ongoing mysteries. So 18410 KX06 JYB, one of the Dennis Trident ALX 400s, that hasn't been in service for ages. 27862, which is KX60 AZG, that hasn't been in service for a while. And 36849 CM13 AZC, they've all been off the roads for a while. We just don't know what's happened. We can make theories that they've all broken down. Some of them may be withdrawn eventually, but hopefully we see at least CM13 and KX06 back in service soon. Now, you may remember me asking about Suffolk news on a poll, and the plan is now I am going to tell you a bit of Suffolk news every now and then in these Fleet Files episodes. So here we go. Some good news for bus enthusiasts around Suffolk. The iconic open-top 1C buses in Great Yarmouth and Hemsby are back on the roads for the summer season. You know, the ones that are the open top, no roof, the Geminis that have got an open top, the CRZ registrations, put picture on screen. But yeah, they are back in service. We've also been keeping an eye on the gold fleet, you know, the golds that are being repainted. So SK68 LUZ 11128 and SK68 LVD 11132 were last seen in mid-April. You know, it's almost about mid-May now, so about almost a month on the X4 service, but haven't been spotted since. We're still monitoring, I don't know why it says we, but I'm still monitoring their status, and these buses may be undergoing the We've Got You repaint and or maintenance. And finally, you know how I've always complaining about times and Route 10 and all the times, it always been early, 4 minutes early. We have also received now an official statement from Stagecoach on the screen. They've explained that while drivers must wait at designated timing points, they may leave other stops a bit earlier. So Stagecoach recommends you to be at your bus stop 5 minutes early to avoid missing your bus. Thank you all for watching this episode of Fleet Files. I hope you really did enjoy. My camera's going to fall over in a minute, so I'm going to do this outro quick. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share. And I will catch you next Friday for another episode of Fleet Files. See you then. I don't know why he's driving so slow, but you know.